A little while ago, I created a video in which I said that one of the steps for success that people should want to consider is the micro-franchising route. This was the last of the 3 points in the video, and I have a comment here for me to explain what that's all about. So let me do that. So a lot of businesses do not start with branding and differentiation when they launch their business, and it's simply because they haven't allocated enough money or they actually don't know the importance of branding and differentiation when launching a new business. And that is simply because branding and differentiation, if you're going to go to a reputable company, it's going to be about between $10,000 and $20,000. So a lot of people don't put that kind of money aside simply because they just don't think it's important and they can do well without it. So let's talk about that. Let's say that you don't have that kind of money, but you do want to go into a business. One of those ways in which you can leverage the branding and differentiation is by having somebody else set it up for you, such as a micro-franchise. A micro-franchise, the difference between that and the regular franchise is that the regular franchise is going to control every step of your business, including they're going to take a piece or a percentage of the profits that you make. Micro-franchise is not like that. Micro-franchising means that you have all of the advantages of branding and differentiation. You do have a licensing yearly fee. You do have some commitments as well in terms of marketing, because obviously marketing is a big component of success in business. But you don't have the added burden of full control that a franchise has. But you do have all of the advantages of the branding and differentiation that is done for you. So when you have your location, all of it is already set up for you without that expense. So let's just take an example and let's talk about a new micro franchise that my team and I have created for a client, which is Pro Seal Experts. And if you've seen my videos, you know that it's come out and it's being launched as we speak. And in that particular business, everything is already set up for you. Even the list of equipment that you're going to need, the training, everything is done. And so all you've got to do is operate the business. Obviously, you are going to have a licensing fee, and you're also going to obviously again have these marketing expenses, but that's a normal part of business that you would have anyways. But here, because you are leveraging the micro franchise brand and their name, etc., what's happening is that you don't have to spend that added $15,000-$20,000 in branding and differentiation, but you're getting all of those advantages. You're also getting the advantages of belonging to a network, so that you're not by yourself, you're not doing things by trial and error alone. You have professional support, training. You also leverage marketing, because if you're doing it alone, you're going to be obviously experimenting on different ads, what works and what doesn't. In this particular case, because you have a network, you are basically taking advantage of everyone being in that network, and they're taking advantage of you as well because you're in it. And so you get to that level of success that you want much faster, simply because you don't have to do as many tests alone, because you have a network of people. So this is really what the micro-franchising is all about, and I hope I have answered the question to explain this a little further with this video. And if you have any more questions, or if you want to find out more about micro-franchising, there are at least 5 or 6 that my team and I are launching as we speak. So if you want to get involved in that and want to learn, by all means contact me. My information is in my bio. You can contact me via email or schedule a meeting, and we can go from there. If you like this kind of content, follow me. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow.